What is that thing?
Something we have to fight if we want to get across, it seems.
Be careful! It's huge!
What is with all the huge lumbering beasts lately?
It's no ordinary zoo. That much is damn sure.
Watch yourselves. All bets are off when it comes to this thing.
Infernal
Now you see what I can do.
Double
Denied!
I owe you one.
My head's spinning just watching you!
Double demon fang!
My God!
Take this!
This one's mine!
Its head is its weak point? We'll need to bring it down somehow to hit it.
In that case, let's start with the one in the middle.
Eat dirt!
Oh, too shy to come over!
You're mine!
Here, let me
Double
have
blade!
Lunar corruption!
Sonic thrust!
Masterful
Sword alpha!
on your knees.
Raining
Ready and raring. Now you see what I can do. The fluidity of your movement is simply incredible.
Here I come!
I'll thank
Lunar
you.
corruption!
Try this!
Lunar blast! Hurricane
Explosive
blast! I
ring!
never miss! Art seal!
Here I go.
Don't mind if I do!
Benedict.
Double demon fang! The flame inside me yearns to be let free!
Leave the charges to me!
Vacuum blade! Demon fang! Double demon fang! Destruction!
Glacial spear!
Now I can let loose!
Showtime!
This one's mine!
You!
Slash!
Freezing glacial punch!
Dazzle!
Resonate with the
Rising
earth!
falcon!
Stalagmite!
Freezing
Dawn!
Raising you up!
Ignite!
Bloody howling! On your knees!
Severing wind!
Be still!
Rising falcon!
Power of water!
I'm ready! Kisara! Commander of Heaven! Scenic
Cyclone!
Cyclone!
Lunar corruption!
Switch to
Ready!
blast!
I'll blind you into dust!
Dazzle!
Hurricane strike!
Going in!
Rising falcon!
Elusive deity!
If it's in the sky, it's mine!
Sword shot! In a bind!
Infernal
Shield!
strike!
Begin! Smash you!
Here I go! Gets by me! Far
Spirits
enough!
within the soil! Awaken and wreak havoc!
Crescent move!
Soaring light spear!
Tiger blade! It looks like we made a mess!
Sonic thrust!
That's it! Negative gate!
Hear my call! On guard! On guard! Hurricane
Rising Viper! Rising Phoenix!
Here, let me help! First aid! How about
Demon
Here I come!
Eagle Wing!
Dragon Force!
I'll face you!
Don't give up! Time to
From
shine!
beyond! Imbue this
Shattering the
vanquish
flaming
blade!
meteor! Attack time!
Resuscitation!
Inferno crossing!
Not done yet!
I'm all stopped up!
Dazzle!
Captivity!
Rising falcon!
Take this!
Dragon Force!
Wits about you people!
That'll bring you down!
Vacuum blade!
Leave the charges
Demon
to me!
fang! Slash! Try this!
Inferno
Infernal
crossing!
flame!
This one's
The
mine!
flame inside me yearns to be let free!
Time to shine!
Slash!
Light!
I'll cover you!
Destruction! Eternal devastation!
Lightning!
All right,
Let me free
out
you
of
of
it.
your
Sonic
power!
thrust!
Dispel!
Aw, too shy to come over? Here, let me help!
Within the soil! Awaken
Hold
and
on to
wreak
your heart!
havoc!
Appreciate
Here I
the help!
come!
Back into the fray!
Catapult!
It looks like we made a mess!
I'm almost impressed.
My brain's coming from this.
I said almost. Don't get carried away.
Here I come! Rising
Dance
Viper!
on the wind!
Lunar corruption!
Spirits within the
Dragon
soil!
Force!
Awaken and
Sonic thrust!
Benedict!
Sword Rain Alpha!
Here! Another incantation ruined!
I never miss!
You're mine!
Look sharp!
Take this!
Power of water!
Eat this!
Anything you want is all mine! Take this!
Megasonic thrust!
Take this! In a bind!
On guard!
Here I come!
Healing circle!
Why'd you kill me?
To stop you dying?
Gonna attack!
Resonate with the earth!
Double demon fang! Crush!
Glacial
Eternal
punch!
devastation!
Inferno crossing!
Destruction!
I don't feel so hot.
You should sit this one out then.
And miss all the fun? No way. Denied!
This one's all mine! Burn in hell!
Going in! Eat dirt!
I can carve through armor!
Where are you going?
Hurricane Flash! Soaring Light Thier!
Lunar Corruption!
Take this!
Shockwave Flash!
Gemini Aqua!
Crescent Moon!
Flippy
You're
Tiger Blade!
mine! Rising Wyvern!
I can't heal you forever! Arctic, coming through!
In a bind?
One more!
Be still!
This ends now!
Consider yourself finished! The hell was that thing?
Probably something that was made here and somehow managed to survive, even after all this time. Not that there's any way of knowing now.
What's wrong?
Oh, I just suddenly found myself contemplating what might have happened to the sovereigns that were meant to emerge from the crown contests. What do you mean? You see, the winners of the past crown contests were all strong astral arts practitioners. Furthermore, that enemy we just fought appeared to be composed of several human bodies. It was certainly nothing one would find in nature.
You're saying those were the remains of the winners? That they forgot who they once were?
I'm merely saying it's a possibility.
That's absolutely gruesome. How long had the Helgarahi been at this?
It was Rena's great spirit that made them do all of this. Anything to get its astral energy.
We're not gonna jump down, right?
I certainly hope not.
After hearing Dohalim's suggestion, I'm honestly not sure what to say.
I assure you all, I was merely stating the possibility.
So, looks like the Helgarahi have been engineering Zeugles too. Why doesn't that surprise me at this point?
The creatures we've been encountering here have been a little different to what we're used to fighting, but I'm pretty sure they're Zeugles too.
Do you think they were engineered using creatures native to the area?
Indeed. However, based on the current circumstances, I would guess these Zeugles are all that's left of the planet's fauna now.
You mean, there might have been native owl species here once upon a time too?
We're back in that other room? Did the teleporter fail or something?
Something feels off about it.
Look! Everything's upside down!
The furnishings are, at least. No, you're right. The whole room's flipped on its head.
So what was once down is now up, and vice versa. I suppose the teleporter reversed our orientation then. That was quite the little adventure we went on.
I never thought about this until now, Alphen, but doesn't it get hot wearing that armor all the time? You feel heat and cold again, don't you?
Admittedly, yeah. It can get pretty toasty in this thing.
Is it hard when your back starts to itch?
Oh, you bet. Plus, my shoulders get stiff wearing it, even if it's not all that heavy.
Kisara looks like she manages all right with her armor.
Armor takes a strong body and a stout heart.
Spoken like a true guardsman. Not that I really get what you mean.
The more I think about it, the more I realize what a pain it must be. Like, what do you do when you need to take a leak?
Ew!
That part can be a bit of a pain, yeah. More things to take off.
That sucks, man. Wouldn't it be easier if you just walked around outside of your armor most of the time instead?
You never know when the enemy might attack. As tempting as it might be to take it off, it's not worth getting killed over.
So basically, you're screwed if you ever get attacked while taking a dump. Right, Rinwell?
Are you doing this on purpose?
You can never be too prepared. But did we have to spend so much? I can't wait to start making our meal. Yep, now that we have all the ingredients.
We've reached our destination. I guess this is the flip side of that pathway we were walking on just a little while ago.
This is crazy. Who knew such amazing technology existed?
Everything's topsy-turvy and that's all you can think about?
Bear in mind, the core of Renan now sits above us. I pray that we won't encounter many stairs along the way.
It'll take more than that to break my shield.
Dependable Celeste.
Try harder!
Sonic thrust!
Ready and
This is gonna need
gonna
all of us
tick me
together!
off.
Rising Wyvern!
I'll smash you!
Go for the weak point!
Flaming Fire!
Meteor!
To be left free! Suffer inside.
Inferno crossing! Huh.
Here I come!
I'll take you all on! Ha! Flare the Malisa! How about far enough?
Eat dirt!
Soil.
I never
Awaken
miss!
and wreak double demon fang! Rising Wyvern!
Let me help!
Falling storm!
Here I go!
Piercing roar!
Swallow blade!
Hold on to
The
your arm!
fluidity of your
Here I
movement is
come!
simply incredible.
Going in!
Now you see what I can do!
Glacial fire!
This one keeps charging us!
That's what my shield's for. Get behind me!
Got it! I'll leave it to you!
Meteor!
Take this! Can't get out of this!
It's weakened!
This ends now! Here I come!
Rending you a bloody everlasting darkness! Negative gate!
Here goes!
There!
By the power of
Demon
one!
fang!
Inferno crossing!
Eternal devastation!
Far enough!
Break this night!
Mega Ray!
Eagle Ray!
I'm all stuffed up!
Hold nothing back! Sharper front!
Glacial fire!
I'll heal you all!
Demon fang! You picked the wrong fight!
Healing circle! Here goes!
Wait!
Sonic
Not on my watch!
coming through! Ha! Now! Scarlet Inferno! Severing Wave!
I'll grind it out!
Rising
I'll
Falcon!
face you!
This one's mine!
Do it! This ends now!
Consider yourself finished!
I wonder if we can make new weapons with this.
What are those? They look like Shion's thorns, and with flowers, too.
Not real ones, though. They're just like that flower growing out of Rena.
We must be getting close to the Great Spirit now.
Hey, Rinwell, what was that thing you said about how a little bit of Dana's Great Spirit is inside all of us?
Right. That's why Dana's Great Spirit is so much more diluted. Weak, even. Whether it was a choice so it didn't overpower others, or just the way it is anyone's guess.
If that's true, then wouldn't it mean Dana's will could never form under natural conditions?
Yeah, sounds like that's probably the case.
So if Dana exists within all of us, then what if something occurred that brought everyone's hearts and minds together as one? That unity could potentially act as Dana's will.
You mean if everybody was, like, thinking the exact same thing at the exact same time? Come on, there's no way we could pull that off.
I know it's a long shot, but it might work.
Let's assume that's even possible for a second. Would it even be enough to fight back against Rena's Great Spirit?
If nothing else, it might be an option if we can't use the Renis Alma.
Things are different here than on the surface.
That shows how deeply we've ventured into Rena.
And how close we've come to the real enemy.
So here's a question. We came all this way to Rena on the assumption the Renis Alma's here, right?
Just don't say it, Law.
Yeah, but I'm just saying...
I said don't.
I can understand why you might be concerned, Law. But you need to remember that there are people it affects more directly than you.
Oh, sorry.
We've managed to make it this far believing. Losing faith now won't do us any good. We're better off focusing our anxiety elsewhere.
Such as?
The Great Spirit. If Hevrecht 35's to be believed, our enemy won't just be handing over the Renis Alma to us. At least, not without a fight.
Not only that, but that same enemy just gulped down more than an entire world's worth of astral energy.
Point taken. It may be strange to say, but when I'm fighting, or at least know what needs to be done, it helps me a lot. I don't doubt myself as much. So thanks. Both of you. The floor's on the ceiling and the ceiling's on the floor. This whole thing's making my head spin. Why would they even do something like this?
The Helganquil can bend life forms to suit their will. Nothing they could do at this point would surprise me.
The ceiling is on the floor. That doesn't weird you out?
What good is a team made up of members who all share the same opinions on everything? And besides, when you get to be at my ripe old age, one begins to consider it quite uncouth to show one's true emotions at times.
Oh, come on, Grandpa. You can't be that old.
The sands of time wait for none of us, lad.
Yeah, we'll see. Though at this rate, I guess I'll have to live long enough to get as old as you first, huh?
You will. And when the time comes, I look forward to hearing you change your tune on the matter. Let's see what you've got.
Right here! I got you! Hurricane!
Look awaken and wreak havoc!
They may look cute and stuff, but they're vicious!
Do it!
The airborne scoundrels!
This ends now! power!
Consider yourself finished!
There you go, Alphen!
It's time to end this battle!
I'm right beside you!
The enemy wields arts too.
You'll soon see about that!
Far enough!
Negative gate!
Appreciate the help.
Take it!
Turn away! Not on my watch! This one's mine!
Resonate with the
Where are you going?
Make it red!
Commander of Heaven!
Phoenix Cyclone!
There!
On your knees.
How's this? Mega Ray!
Take it!
Annihilation! Hear me!
Eternal
Soil.
devastation!
Awaken and reclaim!
Here's the maximum burn!
Rising Wyvern!
Inferno crossing!
Rising
I'm
Phoenix!
ready!
River!
Astral energy!
Say no more!
Quite necessary when creating weaponry.
It'll take more than that to break my shield!
Dependable to the last.
Their arcs were interrupted! On guard! Go! I'll take the brunt of its hit!
Eternal devastation!
Far enough!
Exploit the enemy's weakness.
Inferno crossing!
Execution can't get out of this. Slut!
Let's keep up the pressure!
Double demon fang!
Right here, fire! Inferno crossing!
Rising Wyvern!
Thank you.
Mirage!
Take this.
Healing is
Elusive
dirt!
deity.
I never miss!
Why'd you heal me?
To stop it dying?
I'll take it down.
All together, everyone!
Flame inside me! Yours to be let free!
Good shot!
myself together.
That's it!
Dazzle!
Execution.
That's it! Piercing roar!
The fluidity of your movements are simply incredible.
Severing wind!
Glacial spear.
Charge like that would easily be fatal.
Just as well, I'm here to stop.
Freeze Lancer.
How about this?
Healing art.
Piercing roar! I'll take you all on! Ha! Flare Demolisher!
Take this! Sword Ring Alpha!
Hold on to your art. Here I come. Not in your dreams. Annihilation. Here.
This one's all mine! Raining
I'm out of
Strike!
ammo.
I'm ready.
This ends now.
Consider yourself finished! That's some power you wield.
You're the one who did the heavy lifting. I have a bad feeling about this.
No further.
You're mine! Ignite!
Going
Resonate with the earth. Let loose. No arc being interrupted.
On guard! One more!
Severing wind!
Piercing wind!
Got fire!
I've got this. Let a marksman handle it. That's my cue.
All yours! Try harder!
Eagle Rage! Ready to go! It's far enough! Make it
Here I
rain!
come!
Astral energy.
Say no more! Damn it! You're mine!
Resonate with the earth.
Look sharp! One more!
Sword Ring Alpha!
Thought you were going to wreck the place.
I'm not nearly finished yet.
Then I'll provide assistance however I can. Excellent technique.
How are your weapons holding up?
Best not to give me any idea.
Not today!
Negative
Not
gate.
in your dreams.
Going in. Won't save you.
Make it
Shut
rain!
up! Commander of Heaven!
Phoenix Cyclone!
Did it!
Yeah! Nice technique!
Rising Falcon! Dragon Swarm!
By the
Make it rain!
Sword Ring Alpha!
Astral energy. Full throttle.
I feel sprightlier than before.
it's time I try on something new.